think I'm sitting in dog pee, but I've got some applesauce and I'm feeling chill. It's beautiful, beautiful time of day. Feeling pretty low energy. I posted my trip to Munich video, spring equinox video a few days ago, and that was really fun. I had a lot of fun working on the video, but it took so much time, and I'm having a conversation with myself today that's like, what if it just doesn't have to be that perfect, you know? What if it doesn't have to be that serious? What if you can just freely express yourself and not have to do so much editing? What if making art doesn't have to be so complicated or so organized or planned out? What if you could simply just show up as yourself in whatever medium you're in the mood for and see what happens? What if you don't have to share everything that you make? What if you can just make stuff and destroy it? Or make something and only send it to a few friends? I feel like that would kind of liberate us a bit creatively. I feel like there's so much pressure right now. I feel the pressure to show up really well thought out and really well edited and basically perfect, and nobody's actually putting that expectation on myself besides me. So yeah, I'd really love to just share things more casually. I don't know what I'm doing. Apfelmus. I really think a dog peed here, or maybe a human. It is, you never know what you're gonna get. I forgot how good applesauce is. I forgot you're allowed to eat applesauce even if you're not 5 years old. I actually cried earlier at the park because I was like, it's crazy that you only get to be a kid once. I don't think that hit me until today. I think I've always secretly thought that one day I would just snap back to being a kid. But then I was like, maybe that's why people have kids. Or maybe that's a benefit of having children, is you're kind of reliving your childhood with your kids. Do you have a kid? Whoever you are, do you have a kid? Is that what it's like? I feel like I've heard that's what it's like. Having a kid and watching it grow up almost gives you a second childhood maybe. I feel like it could be really healing, parenting a child the way that you thought you should have been parented. But yeah, just tapping back into that. I don't know, that inner wisdom, play, the creativity, I don't know, kids are limitless. What would happen if we taught all children that actually anything was possible? I've actually been thinking about that a lot lately. When Noah and I were in Munich, and when I met their mom, we just had a really interesting conversation about life and life with kids, life without kids, the choice that women have to make about whether or not we're gonna have a kid. I don't know, that's been tripping me out. I'm like, what do you mean I have to make the choice? I gotta think about that? No, I don't wanna have to think about that. Obviously, I'm so privileged and lucky to even have a choice at all. But it's just trippy to me that you gotta kind of make one, no matter what. And with each choice we ever make, there's always loss. You lose something. That's what makes it a choice. You don't get everything, you lose something, right? For me, I just think about the idea of not having kids, which is, you lose probably one of the greatest opportunities for human connection you could ever experience. And you lose the ability to witness and experience and go through your body, the process of your body producing life, a new person, which is literal magic. Believe it or not, that's how we all got here. You're telling me every person that exists on this planet came out of a woman? Crazy. I don't know, y'all. I personally just don't know right now. And I think that's fair, considering the state of the world. Although, whenever I say that, when I talk to people, they're like, yeah, but people have always said that. And I'm like, yeah, but for real though, I don't know. The only way we're gonna save the world is creating new systems, new structures, and like healing ourselves as a society, loving each other, loving ourselves really, actually, because that's kind of the prerequisite. And I don't know. I don't actually have any answers. I'm just here to chat. This is really satisfying. I'm feeling pretty luxurious at the moment. This is like better than ice cream. Imagine if like after dinner you were like, yo, wanna get some applesauce? Wanna go to the applesauce shop? When I was a kid, there used to be like blue applesauce. And that, my friends, is a good jar. That's a good jar that I'm gonna keep. And my roommate's gonna kill me because I keep a lot of jars. And I definitely can't use all of them. But I can't just see a beautiful jar like this and not give it a wash and clean it up and get it ready to hold something new, like maybe some seeds. Ooh, I love putting seeds in a jar. Or maybe like a spice blend or like a tea blend. I feel like I'm supposed to own like a soap shop or something. It's not fair we only get one life. No, it's probably fair. But yeah, that kind of brings me back to what I was thinking about earlier when I was seeing these kids play soccer together, like they were playing monkey in the middle. Yeah, I just remembered, wow, I was a kid and everything was limitless and I had no perception of how big or small the world was. I was just living in the present moment, not a care in the world besides what was exactly in front of me and what I needed in the moment and what I wanted in the moment. Basically had no reason to like suppress my emotions or question why I was feeling a certain way or question whether or not I was good or bad. This is my view right now. Look at the beautiful, look at these. Okay, I know you can't really you're not really getting the full experience like I am, but just trust me, it's really beautiful outside right now. So yeah, I would love for this space to also be a place to have conversations. So is there anything you guys want to talk about? Is there anything on your mind lately? Do you have thoughts about anything that we talked about today? Do share. It's absolutely okay to be exactly who you are, and you deserve love. You are whole. You deserve applesauce and naps in the sun and to wear your pajamas outside if you feel like it. I just hope that, to be honest, what my heart really desires right now more than anything else, if I'm being really real, is I really want to be able to be super in tune with myself so that I can hear my callings like calling for me, like my purpose or my ways of being of use to this world. I really just want to be of proper use to this world. I have a lot to give. I care a lot about a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of causes, and it can be overwhelming sometimes where I'm like, I don't know where to put my energy, so then I just put it in the easiest, least resistant place, which is working in cafes and restaurants, which is also a really totally fine way of being of service, but I've been doing it for so long, I'm just a little bored, and I don't even drink coffee, so it's like, dang, I'm a barista that doesn't drink coffee, and then I'm like, wait, what am I doing here, man? It's getting a little chilly now, so I'm gonna go home, but thanks for being here, thanks for watching, and I hope that you have a beautiful night wherever you are, a beautiful day, beautiful morning. Just stay chill and like and subscribe and comment that you love me. Just kidding, you can say whatever you want.